Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, kids. Welcome to our Rancho Kids Show and yet another new location.
New place, because you know what? We decided we were not meant to be confined.
Don't fence me in. Don't put baby in a corner. No, don't put baby in a corner. That's a reference your parents might get. But the key is we like to be out and about, right?
We really do. Thank you for saying that word properly.
Yes, as the Canadians would.
And you know what? We are here at the Rancho Church School campus, and it is beautiful. And we just thought, you know what? Let's take a walk down memory lane to a couple places that some of you maybe have been.
Does this look familiar to some of you? Your parents come in here on most Sundays, and we're in the foyer, which is a very fancy word that means place outside of the area that the things happen.
And
right?
it has amazing acoustics in here. Let's
Hello.
You hear that? Echo!
You know you need unique New York. That's pretty cool. Sorry. Anyway, kids, it's an exciting show. We've got a lot going on. Should we start with our shout outs?
Shout outs! Oh, okay. So this shout out
it's a very special shout out.
We decided that you were going to go first.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Listen,
ahead.
on my little device here, it's called a cell phone, I have the list of some very special contributors to the Rancho Kids Show. Now you're thinking, wait, there's a bunch of random people contributing? No, they are contributing in their own way, because every week, these kids log on to YouTube. They watch the video live as it is premiering at 9:30 on Sunday mornings, and they join our chat. So I'm just gonna go through the names that popped in my head. Henry, you're there every time.
Pokemon, otherwise known as Pokemon.
AKA Pokemon. Plus we got Maggie and Mia McLean. They are regulars. Yes, Eminem. And we've got Bryce, AKA Bevan Curtis, that's his mom's name. It's under her account. We've got Joy, we've got Evan, we've got some kid named Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
My son.
He's on a lot.
Just kidding, he's my son. And we have, of course, our representatives from the north, the Martin sisters.
Hey,
we appreciate you guys so much. We want to give a shout out and encourage the rest of you kids. Get online, watch the show live, chat on YouTube. Your parents can do it with you if your parents don't want you chatting online without supervision. But we are there every week, and it's a blast.
We have so much fun. You guys are awesome, and we look forward to it every Sunday.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now your shout out is?
So my shout out, seriously, my heart is just like exploding as I say her name, Emma Gardner.
She's amazing.
She is amazing, you guys. She graduated this spring, and now she leaves for college this week.
Where's she going to school?
She's going to school in Florida.
Florida?
Yes.
That's a long ways away.
It's a long ways away. It's too far. But thankfully, her legacy.
Oh yeah, her legacy lives on through the form of worship videos.
That's right. You guys all know her face. Many of you know her personally, and I mean, we're really the blessed ones,
An incredible young lady who we think is going to do amazing things in college, and we are so grateful for everything you have done for Rancho Kids. You and your sisters are amazing, but we are going to miss you when you're off in Florida.
So much.
Yes.
But we've got a song. This is going to lead us right into worship, Brian.
What's the worship?
We've got two songs, and Emma is leading the first song, and I just love it. And you know what? She knows these truths, and she lives by these truths, Ryan. The first one is No Other Love. We danced and sang in the intense heat of Palm Springs for this one.
That
with
is
those big windmills.
I do remember that.
Know?
I do remember that. Mac and Me, by the way. Just Google that. Your parents might have seen it. Those windmills were in that movie called Mac and Me. But continue. Sorry.
Okay. And so we're gonna play that one, and then the other one is one that just makes me think of Romans a lot from our study. It's called A Million Miles Away. That's right. And what is A Million Miles Away?
Pluto.
No, sin.
Sin. Oh yes, God's
sin,
yes.
remember?
Our sin has been separate. Yes.
Yes.
But also Pluto probably.
Maybe.
Yes.
Psalm 103 verse 12 talks about how our sin is as far as the east is from the west. That's how far our sins are. It's just forgiven. It's gone. It's done.
I love it.
And this is what Romans is all about.
All right, kids, get up, get ready, because here comes worship.
Your love is patient, your love is kind. You always break through for this heart of mine. Your love is pure like the morning light. There's no one like you. more than I can understand. Forever holding me within your hands. I feel my heart is reaching when I get your glimpse of who you are. You made this soul to love you carefully, wonderfully, fearfully. No other love is like your love, 'cause you gave your everything for me. You are my heart right from the start, and you hold me for eternity. No other love, no other love, no other love, no other Nothing else will do, nothing else but you, nothing else, nothing else. There's no place I can hide that your love cannot find. You run after me, you run after me. There's no place I can hide that your love cannot find. You run after me, you run after me. No other love is like your love, 'cause you gave your everything for me. You are my heart right from the start, and you hold me for eternity. No other love, no other love, no
I've got this feeling, and I know it's not just me. Everyone's got things they wanna leave. Escape the things they can't escape, the stuff we try to hide away, but grace has put them in their place. A million miles away, and further every day. Since I met you, everything that I used to carry disappeared in the dust behind me. You took it all, it's gonna stay. A million miles away, a million miles away. That day you changed me, and you made my past my past. All I know is I'm not going back. What's done is done, what's gone is gone. You came to right my every wrong and leave them right where they belong. A million miles away, and further every day. Since I met you, everything that I used to carry disappeared in the dust behind me. You took it all, it's gonna stay. A million miles away. It's getting smaller in my rear view, the closer I get to you, and it's all gonna stay. A million miles away, a million miles away, a million miles away, and further every day. Since I met you, everything that I used to carry disappeared in the dust behind me. You took it all, it's gonna stay. A million miles away. Like the east is from the west, like the height is from the depth. You took it all away, it's gonna stay. A million miles away. Like the east is from the west, like the height is from the depth. You took it all away, it's gonna stay.
Okay, Ryan,
Worship never disappoints. That's what I'm gonna say.
I just have all the feels today. I
Why, is it
really
because-
do.
Oh.
Why are you laughing at that?
I'm just.
Javi, do you have all the feels?
Okay,
like
I
when
get what
you
you're
come
saying.
into this place, like look at where we are. You guys, do you recognize where we are? I mean,
Can I say that I laugh sometimes to hide the tears?
well, that's obvious.
I laugh to hide the
That's
tears. And
obvious.
kids, you might be wondering, why are we so emotional? Well, hopefully this right here does something for you just the way it does. No, you can't. Okay. Here, you gotta hug it. Oh my goodness. It's like her binky or her blankie, whatever you call your blankie.
It's just such a happy place, right?
We had a
Like,
lot
this
of
is
fun in this room with a lot of kids.
space. I know, I feel like all of you are here in spirit with us right now, and I know, like, we just cannot wait until we're all back together again.
Together on a Sunday, on a Wednesday. This room, we have had a ton of fun. I know you guys have a lot of good memories. We do too.
Yes.
But we're talking about fun, so we might as well send it to some fun.
Okay, that sounds perfect.
Okay, so kids, we've got a game for you. It's something that's gonna require you to listen very, very carefully.
I should put my hair behind my ears.
For sure.
Maybe cup,
Honestly,
cup
maybe
them?
even do like some funnel action, like the old,
Okay.
I'm Sherry, what'd you say, Sonny? Something like that, you know? So here's the deal. Songs that you know, songs that you love. You're gonna be like, I feel like I know this, except the issue is we're gonna play them at super speed or backwards or something, and you're gonna have to guess them. It's gonna be tough, but I believe.
Wait.
Yes.
Is this like your French cooking music kind of songs?
Oh, I do love
Are we
French
gonna
cooking music.
know
No, these are songs that
Okay.
from movies,
Oh,
just songs that
okay.
you'll know.
Okay.
Popular songs that kids will know. So kids, it will be challenging. Do your best and good luck.
I've already won. I've already won.
There you go.
Look who's here, kiddos. It's your good friend Martin Q. Snodgrass. But as always, I insist you call me Marty because I bring the party. Anyway, listen up. Here's the game for today. It's an absolute hoot, and it's called Name That Tune. However, it would be called Newt That Name or something backwards like that. That was me trying to say Name That Tune backwards because the tunes you're gonna name are songs played backwards. It's gonna be tough, but I believe in you, kiddos. We're gonna make it amazing, and you're gonna have a blast. So we're gonna jump straight into it, kiddos, but here's the last thing I need to clarify. You are not required to name the actual name of the song. Most of these tunes are from TV shows or movies, so feel free to name the movie or the TV show, or of course the actual song itself. And that's pretty much all there is to it, kiddos. Good luck, because here it comes.
There's no one. A whole new world.
Let's see what's next.
Hey, mom, see, I know you fine, when you Lord, when you need air, you got a friend in me.
Okie dokie, kiddos, let's keep pressing forward. All right, what's the next tune for us to name?
And the movie for work I look off so I should him the cash the first. There around the glass summer fish I stick a like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck. Scrub the deck.
All right, kiddos, let's keep moving forward.
Yeah, ich wusste nicht, wo das auf mich ist, die Fee. Yeah, never, Here, wo gibt's es? Ach, he's a better will steamrolling whatever I see. Oh, despicable me.
All right, bring up the next one.
I told us I really would. I almost feel the man of us. If I was, I'm guessing. Ooh, smash it, never get up. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet.
My brain feels like a scrambled egg. Am I wrong, or are these backwards songs super catchy?
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Wow, this is tough, but I believe in you, kiddos. Keep on keeping on.
Where are you?
Wow, this game is exhausting. Don't forget to hydrate, kiddos. Oh, wow, kids. I hope you're doing better than I am because I'm telling you, I'm struggling.
Сегодня массивно смонно ханви. Изи зеро, no I never roast that. Ni sedonna la pania panazelu. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Oh boy, kids, this is getting really tough. Hang in there. Okay, kiddos, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky, little Einsteins.
All right, our final tune. Get ready because here it comes. Okay, kiddos, that's all we've got for today. I hope you had an absolute hoot playing Name That Tune in reverse. And I'm telling you, next time we play that game, I'm going to find some sort of doohickey that can, translate the songs from backwards to forwards again so I can get 100%. But for now, I'm going to have to say ta-ta. I'll talk to you guys later. It's your good friend Martin Q. Snodgrass saying adios, amigos.
Ships. No, ships. Okay, sailors. And Carrie, captain's coming. I'm starting to think that this game may not be the best with just one player, but you guys remember this game. At ease.
Okay.
Dinner time. Wait, you need 4 people. She's out. She needs 4 people, and you don't have. We need you guys to be back here, which is going to happen soon. But why don't you?
Please come back. Please come back so I can win Ships and Sailors.
Why don't you look at? My goodness.
Like
that was one easy step for a woman who's not quite tall.
Don't limit me.
I'm saying that was pretty. That was impressive.
By my size.
I also, be honest.
She be small, but she be fierce.
She be small, but she be fierce. She also be someone who did okay in the game.
I did really well in the game. I mean, it's music.
Yeah, I get it. That is your arena.
Right?
Kids, how did you do? Did you do well? If so, comment below and say, that game was too easy, Ryan. If you did poorly, say, Ryan, thank you for torturing me with difficult games.
It was kind of hard, actually.
Nice. Now, listen, we have been working our way through the book of Romans. We've talked over and over about how packed full of goodness it is. This week is pretty cool because we're talking about the law.
Really?
Yeah.
You put the word cool and the law together?
I think that the issue is that when you understand what the law was meant to do, it's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Actually, I do know it's coming and I'm really excited.
All right, kids, be prepared for some very interesting stuff that might take the law and the commandments in a direction you didn't quite realize they were intended to go, but that is what they're there for, so kids, enjoy.
My entire childhood,
I was haunted by one question. And that question was, do I measure up? Do I have what it takes to be a stud Iron Man? What? You don't know what that is? Come on, a stud Iron Man? My entire childhood, that's what I wanted to be because, see, I grew up in a place called Long Beach. You guys heard of Long Beach? I love it. It's a great place. And I spent my summers on the beach at a place called Long Beach Junior Lifeguards. Now, when I was a kid, they had an event at the end of the summer where you had to run and swim from the Queen Mary in Long Beach all the way down to the jetty at the other end of the beach. It was like a 3-mile run, like a 1.5-mile swim, and it was tough and it was crazy. And if you could do it under 2 hours, you would qualify. You would get a shirt that says, I am a stud Iron Man. So when I was a kid, 10 years old, I was in there a little bit pudgy. I'm gonna just say it, I was a little pudgy, but I was determined. And so I set out to run and swim my way to the title of stud Iron Man. And in the end, when it came to trying to measure up to the 2-hour time limit, I didn't make it. Yeah. Actually, I was, I think, the second or third to last finisher, but I did finish. It was 2 hours and like 45 minutes. Like I said, I was a little pudgy, but I was determined and I didn't measure up. In college, I had another thing where I wanted to see if I could measure up to this test we had after I played baseball in college. And when you'd come back from Christmas break, they'd make you run a mile in under 6 minutes. And so the first day back, I was ready, I was prepared, I was pushing hard. So I'm running, right? And I'm going to the finish line and I hear them and they're like, 5:56. And then I cross like a couple seconds later and they go 6:04 and I'm like, wait a minute, you said 5:56, but turns out he was about to say 5:59, but he was like 5:56, and that's why when I crossed a couple seconds later it was 6:04. The bottom line is, once again, I didn't measure up. There's been a lot of times in my life where I haven't measured up. It's saddening, it's frustrating, but you know what? It is what it is. I want to tell you guys about another time in my life where I realized I do not measure up. And it has to do with the Bible. I know what you're thinking, this is a phone, but on my phone there's a Bible, so go ahead, deal with that. In Romans chapter 7, it talks a lot about the law that God gave Moses, that God gave the Israelites way back then, that it's just this incredibly difficult thing to follow. We've talked about this, how the law had so many different rules that we were called to try and follow to honor God. It wasn't just the 10 Commandments, it was hundreds of other ones. And I very quickly realized, I found out very quickly that I did not measure up. I have way too much fun with this tape measure, kids. I don't know what's wrong with me, but the bottom line is I realized that just like in the stud Iron Man, just like in that 6-minute mile, which I eventually got, but the first time I did not measure up. In both of those situations, I didn't measure up. Also, when it comes to following God's law, I did not measure up. I wasn't perfect. I didn't follow it perfectly. And what we're gonna find out today is that Paul, probably the greatest Christian to ever walk the face of the earth other than Jesus Christ, he realized that he didn't measure up either. Listen to what it says in Romans chapter 7, 21 through 25. Paul says, I have discovered this principle of life, that when I want to do what is right, I inevitably do what is wrong. That sounds weird because he's such an amazingly godly man, but he's saying, when I want to do what's right, guess what? I always end up doing what's wrong. And he goes on and says, I love God's law, these rules. I love them with all my heart, but you see, there's something else. There's another power within me that is at war with my mind, and this power makes me a slave to the sin that is still within me. So last week we talked about my friend Francesco, the fishy, and how he was freed up to swim against the current. The current of sin that takes us to this life that God doesn't want for us. And we want to swim upstream, but it's still a struggle, which is what Paul is saying. So kids, we shouldn't be surprised when we still struggle with sin. None of us will ever be free from that struggle. Listen to what Paul says here. He says, oh, what a miserable person I am. Kind of negative, but what he's saying is that he's helpless sometimes. He's not helpless, but he can't ever have complete victory over sin. He says, who will free me from this life that is dominated by sin and death? He says, thank God, the answer is in Jesus Christ, our Lord. So you see how it is. In my mind, I really want to obey God's law, but because of my sinful nature, I am a slave to sin. But he says it so wonderfully beautiful. It is through Jesus that we can be freed from the consequences of our failures and our shortcomings when it comes to the law. I brought this tape measure not just because I like to have fun with it, but because it helps us measure. And when it comes to us measuring up to God's righteousness, we will always, always fall short. We'll never, ever be able to measure up on our own. So the law wasn't given to make us righteous. It was given to show us that we fall short of the glory of God. The law was given to show us that, guess what? We are in need of God's grace. We've talked about a lot of this stuff already in this series, but it's so incredibly important that we never lose sight of the fact that the law is good and wonderful, first and foremost, kids, because it shows us that we are not and we need Jesus' grace. And secondly, because the law invites us to a much fuller way of living, the things that Jesus calls us to, the thing that God calls us to, of putting Him first and not worshiping idols and all these things, that they're all wonderful things that we should strive for. But we should also know that we'll never measure up. But it's okay, because God loves us anyway. He sent His Son Jesus to die on the cross for our sins, and because of that incredible act, we now have grace and mercy that we can rest in as we do our best to honor God with the life that we live. That's all I've got for today. I'm gonna go out and practice swimming and running, and then I'm gonna go take on a bunch of kids in Long Beach and see if I can finally be a stud Iron Man. See? My friend Jim.
Oh, I love this room.
Oh, I didn't think you were into sports.
No, isn't this was made for high school musicals,
No,
right?
this
Like
is-
to put on amazing productions. Look at that stage over there, Ryan. Oh,
The gym, it's where people play at the sports.
Yeah, that too. It does. It doubles as a sports
So
arena.
you're saying, okay, there we go. So you're saying that this is first and foremost a place for performances.
I mean,
of the
listen to the
theatrical?
acoustics, right?
Hello. I like it.
Good song.
Now batting.
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Those are good acoustics. But again, I'm thinking, it's Beaver with a three-pointer. You hear that? I mean, that's the kind of noise that should happen in here. Speaking of three-pointers, do you happen to know what a three-pointer is?
No, not a clue.
So if I were to tell you that there's a three-point line in this gym, could you find the three-point line?
Find it?
Kids, yes or no? Do you think she'll be able to find the three-point line?
Okay,
there is a
so-
three-point line in this gym.
Okay, wait. I've got this.
This is, be honest, legit.
No, I am. So there's a line
Hold on,
here.
pause real quick. Tell the camera with this most sincere, is everything you're about to say true? You're not making, this is not you pretending to not know sports.
No.
Show us where the three-point line is.
Okay, so I feel like there's a line there,
Yes.
there,
Yes.
and here. So this would be 3 points. I feel.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, maybe there's one there, one there, one here.
So that's the three-point
So
line.
maybe the 3 point is here. I say here.
Okay, that's your final answer?
Yeah.
So this is the three-point line. Where's the free throw line?
This one, right here.
Okay, why is this one the free throw line?
Because it's blue.
Yes. Okay, so here's the thing. This is the free throw.
Oh, it is?
You got it right. Congratulations, kids. She knows sports, but you could not have been much further off with the three-point line.
Oh, okay, where's the
three-point line is this wonderful arc back here. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to try and
Okay.
make this right here, which I made it. Now here's what I want you to do.
That was like a swish.
I need you to try your best to make a free throw. Do this for the
So
kids.
for right here.
Right here, Miss
Okay.
Carrie.
Can I do the granny shot?
I would recommend doing the granny. There's experts who recommend it.
Really?
Like legitimate
Okay.
experts who say this is the
Okay.
best way to make it. If you make this, I don't know, what is the if you make this? If you make this, I will record myself doing an entire worship dance
Yes!
with all my heart.
Yes. The
That's what I'll
answer
do.
is Yes.
If you make this.
Okay.
On this first try.
And there's no consequence?
None? No. Other than the fact that you're over the line.
Oh, you cannot put your toes over the
Yeah,
line?
it's not that free.
Okay.
Okay,
All
here
right,
we go.
all right, here we go.
Oh, nice try, but you failed. You failed, I'm sorry. Wasn't good,
I hit the board.
Yes, but even a kid can hit the board. I mean, a little kid can hit the board. But I'm not trying, but here's what I bring up little kids because they're a part of our next segment.
Okay.
We've got our Rancho Day Camp going on. We've got all these
Yes.
adorable kids. I'm like, we
Oh.
need to do videos with adorable kids. So I've decided, what if we were to ask little adorable kids questions that maybe are a little bit deeper than they're ready for, just
Okay.
to see what kind of adorable answers they get.
Oh, I love this game. I
It should
played
be
this
fun.
game with my kids when they were little,
Really?
and I wrote down all their answers, and it's amazing.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
basically, we're just gonna. It's not even really a game so much as just like a hey, let's see what these kids have to say.
I can't wait.
Check it out. If you could be one animal, what animal would you be?
Yeah.
A cat?
Because I really love cats. I really want one, but my mom says no because it scratches everything up. And we're remodeling.
You're remodeling the house? Can't have a cat around when you're remodeling, right?
A lion?
Why?
Because they're really strong. A lizard?
A lizard? Why would you want to be a lizard?
Because they can climb walls and sometimes people can't see them because they can kind of fit camouflage. Saber-toothed tiger because they have tusks sticking out of their mouth and they're cool. A dog.
Why would you be a dog?
I like dogs, they're my favorite animal. I would be a cheetah because they're really fast.
They are really fast. What do you think? I mean, would you be okay with having to eat zebras and stuff like that?
Yes.
You would be okay with that? You can't barbecue them. Cheetahs can't barbecue.
Okay. A giraffe.
A giraffe? Why would you want to be a giraffe?
Because I can reach stuff that's really high.
So the fact that you might have to eat other animals doesn't weird you out?
No. Unicorn.
Why?
Because I love unicorns.
A wolf?
Yes.
Can I hear your best howl? Now, with that long neck, don't you think you'd have to go to the chiropractor a lot?
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Yeah.
You'd get insurance, they would help cover that?
Yeah.
You know what insurance is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's what you pay for your car, I think.
It's what you pay for your car? Interesting. So you would be a giraffe with a car. Now, do you know that lizards eat bugs? That's the only food they eat? Are you okay with eating bugs?
Yes.
Have you ever eaten a bug in real life?
No. I want to be a panda because they live in this place where you can eat like a bunch of foods.
Have you ever seen what bamboo looks like?
No.
It's very hard. Are you sure you want to eat bamboo all day?
Yes. A dog.
A dog? Why would you want to be a dog?
I would want to be a dog because then I can bark as loud as I can and until my mom and dad give me food.
Ow! Could I be a wolf, you think, with that howl?
Close enough.
Why not a walrus?
Because I'm not a big fan of walruses. They're kind of lazy.
So you want to be a dog, but you don't want to eat dog food. Is it just because they're cute?
Yes.
So really, it's just about trying to be the cutest animal you can be. Okay, I respect that. Have you heard that some people say unicorns aren't real?
They're just in books. Are unicorns? Because they're not real. They're just in books.
So why can you not have a cat around when you're remodeling?
Because it will mess everything up and it takes Daddy a lot of work to build it.
What is the secret to living a happy life?
To go outside and put your hair up because of course I have long hair and I would go up in a bun. I just want to cut my whole hair off because all the time my whole head under it gets sweaty.
Doing what you love?
I like eating sugar and saying unicorn a lot.
How does saying unicorn help?
Because I like unicorns a lot.
And that's the key to happiness?
The key to happiness is letting God into your heart. Like being good and nice. The secret to happiness is to have fun with other people. Go outside and breathe the hot summer all day.
Go outside and do what?
Go outside and breathe the hot summer all day. Kindness and friendship.
You don't want to stay mad at someone for so long that you don't want to be friends with them anymore?
You always, if you're sad, then you cheer up and you don't think about something that's ruining your day. You bring happy thoughts and you do something else that brings your day happy. Is that you don't think about the not happiest thing, you think about happy things. You could look out the window and you could go swimming and honor God in your heart.
Wow, you are very wise.
Just being happy, do what you like best.
Doing what you like best. Find things you like and do them. Is it that simple?
Depends.
Well, what's the complications?
Some people they don't have many happy things to do, and then other people have a lot of happy things to do.
Won't I be hot and angry? Like, I'm so hot! What kind of game should adults play?
They should play games with their sons and daughters.
Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Be nice to people.
Wow. You kids are very wise. Thank you for sharing that wisdom with us and such.
Not so much wise as adorable.
Yes, adorably wise. They can go together.
That's true.
Thank you, kids, for that. And honestly, I feel like I'm smarter now that I got to see that video.
I mean, you guys, you say the darndest things.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that's fine. That show, not so much anymore, but you kind of dated yourself there.
Okay.
But either way, hey, here's the thing. I was thinking that I would take a game or a little activity that I had with my family, super fun. It was us out in the park, boomeranging this boomerang around, and it was awesome. I'm telling you, pretty amazing to make an object fly super far away and then come right back to you.
Why didn't you invite me?
Well, because the whole 3-point thing,
No,
it was
no. Throwing boomerangs, or actually just turning anything into a boomerang, is kind of my thing.
I'm sorry. Boomerangs
How do you
are
know this about me? There's like YouTube videos, I'm pretty sure.
Boomerangs are specifically carved and shaped and made like
No. Like anything. I can.
Your shoe.
My shoe, for instance, that is made of foam.
Home foam.
Home foam.
My favorite kind of foam. My favorite kind of foam. So you're telling me that you can make that boomerang like a boomerang?
Yeah.
You can make it. It's a shoemerang.
You can't?
A shoemerang. Show me. I don't believe you for 1 second.
It's no big deal. Okay, watch this. Ready?
Whoa! Are you? That thing, it was like dead on the ground.
I really don't like to say "told you so," but I tried to tell you.
That's incredible. Honestly, kids, I doubted her. I did not think you could actually make a shoemerang, but you did.
Yeah, want me to try with your watch or your ring?
I'll tell you what. Why don't we watch me throwing a boomerang to my kids, and then I'll consider whether or not I want to let you throw my valuables around.
Okay, well, invite me next time.
Next time, you're in if you can give me a good Australian accent right now.
Good eye.
All right, good eye for boomeranging.
Zebra.
What's happening, kids? I'm here at a wonderful park in Temecula, and it's just before sunset, and we have a boomerang. This thing's amazing. Wait till you see it. We've decided to do a Don't Get Last challenge. Can you please show the kiddos over here? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9 kiddos. The last kid to catch this boomerang frisbee, they get an egg smashed on their head. It's just that simple. But honestly, the fun of this game is watching them try to catch it. It's fun. Thanks, buddy. All right, watch and love. Congratulations, Jacob. Hey, Jake, congratulations. All right, sweet. Down. We're on the ground. What happened? Nice job, Aubrey. Aubrey, congratulations. You excited?
I did not realize it was a good.
Are you relieved? Jaxie boy! Give me some of this. Are you proud of yourself? Hey.
Are you handing down?
Little kid, that's what it is right here. Little kids representing right here. Oh yes.
Yes. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. Hey, nice grab. Come this way. Oh. Good job, buddy. Come on. Oh, Keith, nicely done. Kira said, no, I'll take that. I'll take that. You had it. You had it. It hit your fingers.
Oh, that was it. That was it.
There we go. There we go.
Come in. Come in, come in, come in, come in.
How you feeling?
Yeah, mine, Jack.
Are you bummed out?
Jack.
I'm sorry.
It's healthy for your hair. I heard it helps your hair. This is the dumbest game ever.
All right, kiddos, we are here with my eldest child. This is Ashlyn. Ashlyn, I believed in you. I was rooting for you, but it didn't work out. So that is an egg. Are you ready for this?
In the hair.
Okay, here we go. I'm so sorry. Oh. That's disgusting.
Oh, but you did it in her hair?
That's what you do. It's a don't get last video. That's what happens. Right.
Hey, before we send this thing back to the end of the show where we say goodbye and we shed tears and we do all that stuff, I saw someone and I wanted to ask him a question. So come on in, Scott. Hey, this is my friend Scott. Scott, into my microphone, please answer this question whilst social distancing.
Yes.
So Scott, my question for you is, I've had some kids, I've had some adults say, you know what would be cool is if Scott played a little don't get last game where he ran the risk of getting pied in the face or egg on the head. Would you be up for something like that?
Absolutely, whether I'm first or last, it'd be great.
Interesting. Thank you so much. Go on your way. All right, Ms. Carey, you saw that. That's a legal document.
I'm a witness.
That is a legal document right there.
I would testify in court. Yeah. Oh, okay. Punishable by what? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, thank you. So, yeah. Lawyer, that was the lawyer, and it is definitely a legally binding contract.
No
verbal
legal
contract right there.
You're stuck. We're gonna get him. I'm gonna figure out a game that totally makes it fair for everyone except for Scott, because we all know how much we would love to see him face some sort of punishment.
Right? I think everybody wants to see that. That's like a full win. I mean, that's a 99% win for everybody.
Yes. The 1%,
right?
of course, being Scott.
Right.
So kids, we've had a blast today. We've seen shoomerangs, we've seen boomerangs, we've seen free throws and three-pointers.
I learned a few things today.
Yes.
Right?
You are a
Like
new person.
I feel like maybe I could teach some sports sometime.
Kids, what do you think? Comment below if you'd like to see Miss Carey explaining sports.
Look at all the hands.
Oh my goodness.
They believe in me.
I love that. Miss Carey explaining sports. Before long, you'll be announcing the Super Bowl. It'll be amazing.
Yes. Dream big, right, friends?
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey, this was a great show.
It was
we
a
had tons
great
of fun,
show.
but we do need to go. So is there
Okay.
anything you want to leave the kids with? Is there anything I said leave the kids. I didn't say leave me.
I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave anything.
Listen, you do what you got to do. I'm going to go make sure I call the lawyer.
Stay with the kids because I like the kids a lot. Is this weird? Is it weird that I'm following you guys around? I feel like it feels right, you know? So, hey, you know what? Let's go out and chase some sunshine and put on our sunscreens and actually block the rays because it's not good for your eyes.